Hello and welcome to another edition of Volca Tips with me, Tony Horgan. Today I'm going to talk about making chord sequences within a single pattern on the Korg Volca Bass. The Volca Bass has 3 oscillators which allow it to play 3 different notes at the same time. It also has the ability to play at very low tempos. So when you combine these 2 things, you can take what is normally just a 16-step pattern and stretch it out to 8 times the length, long enough to play a chord sequence such as this. So that chord sequence is just in one 16-step pattern of the Volca Bass's internal sequencer. How have we achieved this? The first thing is to set the tempo to a division of the tempo of your song. I've set the Korg Volca Bass tempo to 16, which is 128 BPM divided by 8. That allows it to sync up perfectly with something else running at 128 BPM. Such as this sequence on the Korg Volca sample. To record the chords into the Volca Bass pattern sequencer, you'll need to do this one note at a time. If you have 4 chords within your sequence, break them down into those 4 chords and record each note individually of each chord. So select VCO1 and play the first note of your first chord. Then select VCO2, record the second note of your first chord. Then select VCO3 and record the third note of your first chord. You will now have one of your chords. Then you can repeat the process to add the additional chords within your sequence. When you play back your pattern, you will have the entire chord sequence. Add some reverb or delay to smooth things out. And you can try syncing the LFO rate with the tempo. Hold the function button and turn the rate knob, and then turn the LFO intensity knob up, and the LFO will move in time with the tempo. I'm Tony Horgan. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheTonyHorgan. You can find me on YouTube, and you can also find my Korg Volca Expert guides by searching Volca Expert. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.